Well, good morning, or actually it's 1 p.m. right now. Slept for a long time. Edited my video, last one. You know how I have issues every fucking time I travel. This was bad. So this morning I decided to clear my phone completely. Back up my phone first to iCloud. I use an iPhone, which is the cloud service. And then I cleared my phone. I did that so some of the temporary files will go away and free up some space in order to film more of these videos, since I don't have that much storage. And then when I tried to back up my phone again, this cleared phone that I just cleared, that's when I realized I forgot to change my phone number in pretty much all of the services. So I changed my phone number like a year ago, and I have no access to my own phone number. I used to have this other iPhone. Wait, where is it? Right here. But the screen doesn't work, so I can't access the verification codes. So I can't even log into my Apple ID. So you either have to have like another Apple device, which I do, but it doesn't work. I can't log in. I can't input the security code in order to log into my phone, access it, or phone number, which is my own phone number, which I have no access to. I don't even know which operator currently even holds it. It's Saturday. Everything is fucking closed. I'm in a country. So those are the two options. And if you don't have access to either of them through like one of the Apple's websites, you can try to get a new, like, change your phone number. But apparently, like, according to Apple, it will take like a week. But I still decided to proceed. But then it required my email. All of my emails are like randomly generated by Apple. So they're like just a bunch of random characters that I definitely don't remember on top of my head. And all of those passwords are saved to my Apple ID, which now I have no access to. So all I have is my newly cleared phone, and well, now I found a Wi-Fi network. I have internet. Well, I still have the cellular internet, but I don't have much to work with here. I'm kind of fucking screwed. I don't know what to do. My option is to find a place that could maybe replace the screen. It's water damage from like Brazil. I don't know, I feel like the damage is even worse than that. Like, I don't even know if changing the screen would work. And also that phone model is from like 2016. Like, well, actually it's not, the model is, but the actual physical shell is same as iPhone 5s, which came out exactly 10 years ago. So I don't think any repair shop has screens to replace it with. So I'm kind of fucked, but I don't want to stress it out too much. But I made a vow to myself that I'm not gonna let the exterior circumstances affect me too much. Whatever happens, happens for a reason. I've been a believer for this for a long time. As far as like the actual vlog, I mean, I guess we can still continue, even if I don't manage to back up my phone. I think we can still continue using this cleared phone, because the camera obviously works. Obviously footage from yesterday, on my first day in Germany, is inaccessible right now, but I can still film new stuff. But as far as the code, there's actually a website that does that does a similar thing that my code does, or not code, my shortcut. It's like a simplified version of code. It does the same thing, but you have to input your location, your coordinates every time you load a new one. So that's why I use the shortcut instead. But I'm just saying we have options. We have a plan B to load the coordinates. Also, I don't think I'm gonna be able to log into my Google account again because of the emails and the passwords, but I remember where the point was approximately. I actually remember it quite well because I took a look at it many times, so I can still go there. And let's see, maybe things will get a bit easier on Monday. That's when I can call the Apple phone number support. I mean, they're known for not being exactly helpful, but you can always try. Okay, I think this is my plan. I will go to the repair shops in here, Hanover. It's a very big city, as I said, like 500,000 people. It also has an Apple store. I'm gonna go there as well. But the easiest way we'll probably be able to change the screen on this old iPhone, and mess with the phone numbers, because I can change it if I can get access to this one. It will be much easier. And if none of the repair shops here can do that, can change have screens for 5S or the first SE phone, then I think I will go to the courts regardless, because I said it's in the outskirts of Braunschweig, which is also like a good transport hub. It has its own airport and it's very like accessible by rail. It's in the crossroads actually. So if Braunschweig doesn't work, fuck it, I might just go to Berlin. But first I would at least need to go to the first courts, like at least to the first ones. But this is important. I need to get access. Like, I can probably still use it for a while, but there's so much important stuff on my phone that I can't access right now. I need to get it done ASAP. I'm completely locked away from my life, and it just makes me think like how much of our life is actually in our phones or somewhere in the cloud, and like how dependent we actually are on them. Like 20 years ago, people just traveled without them, without a problem. Well, it wasn't easy. It was harder than what it is now, but people got it done. And now it's like, what the fuck do I do now? My entire life is in that fucking phone. Okay, at least my phone number and internet works fine. Even though there aren't really any reasons why it shouldn't work. It's good that we'll at least have access to internet at all times. The repair shop that I need, it will need to be like a shack. It needs to be a shack with like shit ton of fucking random different devices and additional things you can buy. It needs to be fucking cluttered with shit. If it has clean tables, clean desks, there's no way that they're gonna have screens for my iPhone SE. But yeah, this is what it looks like. This is where I am. The footage looks very choppy. I think I need to turn on 60 FPS from the settings, but either way, now I get to take a better look at the city. But my impression of Germany so far is that it's like kind of the vanilla Europe. Like, it has influence other nearby European countries, and it also being influenced by them. And since it's such a central location, it really feels like this country so far is like the Europe default, especially since everything is just so orderly. So yeah, I guess the stereotypes were right about Germans liking order and being organized. It's a river. I don't remember what it was called. I think it's like Lena or something. Yeah, it looks nice. There's a lot of rivers in Germany. As I said, I'm a little worried, like even if by a chance, by small chance, there's a shop that manages to replace my screen, I'm a little concerned that the damage may have gone somewhere else. The river does look nice though. I do like the city so far. Yeah, I think we're gonna need to go this way. I'm just going to the first iPhone repair shop that Apple Maps recommended. I'm sure there's a lot of them, and since I have time, since it's 1:30, I just need to speed run to them while I still have time, while I still have the opportunity. If I don't manage to do it today, then it will be moved to Monday, but that's when I'm gonna have more options anyway. I'm gonna be able to call Apple. I'm gonna be able to call my old teleoperator. That's because, as far as I know, so I've talked to some Germans before, very cool people. I feel like they're kind of similar to Finns mentality-wise, but as far as I know, according to them, everything is closed on Sundays. Like, so very few businesses are open on Sunday. Definitely not phone repair shops or anything of the kind. I think it's like just a tradition that everything is closed on Sunday. I think it has some religious backgrounds. I don't know. Oh, look at that. I didn't even see this on the map. Oh, let's give it a shot. Oh, there's another one. Oh, yeah, that was the one I was actually coming for. As you can see, there's a lot of. That's another smart repair shop. It seems like. As you can see, that's Turkish, and there's something. It says Damascus, so I'm assuming that's Arabic. A lot of like Syrian and Turkish influences here, but yeah, Turks have actually lived here for like 100 years already. I think trams are very common in Germany. I like it when they're green like this. I shit you not, the first shop I go to, that's the one I talked about, I saw on the map. They have it. They have them. It was like immediately, yeah, 50 euros. No problem. Come back in 20 minutes. Fuck yeah, man. Germany is awesome. I mean, I may have just wasted 50 euros. Like, it may not work, but I have really high hopes. I hope that the water damage only concerned the screen itself. But yeah, there's actually like more Arabic and Turkish written here than German. It seems like. I don't even know if this is like an ethnic neighborhood at all. I've been just walking down some of these streets, and I like what I'm seeing so far. It seems like Germany is very similar to my own country in regards that shit just works, you know? There may be some issues here and there, but things work, you know? You can trust the system to do its job. It's so fucking stupid. I'm saying that I've been here for like half a day. I will need to live here for like years so I can actually make a fair assessment. But I don't know, I'm just saying. This actually isn't the first time I've seen German being written on the outside, because when I was in Italy, when I was walking somewhere north of Milan, there were actually some like German restaurants and German within there. In general, it seems that there was German influence in that part of like the very northern part of Italy. As far as I know, there's actually like a region of Italy that I think was called South Tyrol, that was originally part of Austria, but then it got transferred to Italy, which is why there's a lot of like German speaking people there. I will have to check on that. I'm not exactly sure if I remember correctly. But yeah, I think now it's time for me to return to the repair shop and see the moment of truth. Will my phone be able to interact? Will I be able to interact with the phone? Please, man, please, I need it to. Come on. You know, there's another way I could have prevented the whole situation. It was in the hotel after the very rainy day in Brazil. That was the day when I finally got to the beach. When I took out the phone, it started acting a little weird, but it was still very much responsive, and then it just kind of died. But I definitely had enough time to turn off the phone completely. That's what I should have done to protect the phone from not getting short-circuited. And now I pay the consequences. The best case scenario is 50 euros, and the worst case scenario, I don't even know. My hinting suspicion was correct. The phone was completely fucked. I don't even know how it's able to even show the time and battery percentage. So the mainboard is completely fucked. He did try to change the screen, but it didn't help because the mainboard is fucked. It's completely corroded because of the water, and that's a very big repair. That will be very expensive. It will take a lot of time, so it's not an option. But I'm glad that I found this out early. You know, my only option is to go the harder route, the phone number route, because that's gonna take a lot of time regardless. You know, so I can't even access my emails, right? So that's gonna make it even more difficult. So I would have to be in contact with a real person. Even then, I feel like that the whole process will take a lot of time, because they will need to identify everything, of course, because obviously they have to make sure that I'm not just some random guy. I'm actually the owner of the phone, owner of the Apple ID account. Yeah, I think that process is not gonna be easy. Yeah. Told me to just get a new phone. I really don't think that will help. I've also thought about this. What if I just fucking wing it? What is it? It's like 6 digits. But then I think it probably has like a limit how many times you can try the attempt. But that's basically 1 in a million. The odds are 1 in a million to get the code correct. Man, I'm fucking desperate right now. What the fuck are you just being here? This is a nice area. I didn't even realize how literally everything about me is linked to that Apple ID. How necessary it was for me. I have nothing. Yeah, situation is just very, very shit. But I have my legs. I have 2 legs. I have working eyes. I have my apartment. It's okay. It's alright. We'll figure this out. I can't even edit my videos because I need the editing software. And in order to download shit, even if it's free, you need Apple ID. So yeah. Okay, this is where I am right now, pretty much right in the center of Hannover. And we're gotta go here. I guess that's why I'm gonna be heading out pretty soon. I mean, I don't really have anything else I could do other than just do my random chords thing. Yeah. And yeah, Timmerla. That's where I'm supposed to go. Like, the chords were right here, right? As far as I remember, they were like right around here. But yeah, at least it's another interesting situation to be in. To be in a country and have no access to your own personal information and data. I mean, like, that's the reason why that's another reason why I love to travel, and that's another reason why I document it. Not just because I want to document my travels and then look at them at the later time and reminisce, but also to show something else to the world, you know. I feel like I have a very unique style when it comes to traveling, especially with the whole random chords thing. I've searched internet, YouTube, far and wide, and I haven't seen anyone that does what I do. So yeah, I mean, fuck. Subscribe, tune in what happens. Okay, I thought I shared my shortcut, the random chords shortcut, on Reddit, but I couldn't find it, so I will have to use this website. Basically, I just have to enter my starting point coordinates every single time, but it works the same way, so it's all good. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna head to the train station now and go to Braunschweig. I feel like I can probably still stay here in Germany. I really want to cut my travels short. Travel for one fucking day. I waited for this moment for so long, and then I just have to immediately come back home. But as I said, I don't think it will help. The situation will still be the same. Like, yeah, I don't think it'll help at all. Unless, like, when I call my old teleoperator on Monday, they would want to see me in real life to do just to verify that it's me. In that case, I'll do it, but then I will probably wait back home until the graduation party, and then I will head back again. But I guess I will do the entire world this time, because I already did it. I'm here in Germany. I did it. I already did the random chords, even if it came short. But another annoying thing is that I lost access to my books. For example, the German language books. But yeah, right now I'm heading back towards the train station. Let's see if I can get to Braunschweig finally. As you can see, the parade is very much underway. But if I manage to regain access to my email that is linked to the Apple ID, then I can start the recovery progress, in which they have to verify all my data, personal info. But apparently that takes they can take a week or two. But I guess we're kind of out of options at the moment. I have to pay my rent in less than 2 weeks, so I think I would have to leave prematurely regardless, unless I get really lucky next week. Now we'll just have to just get by without my own data apps and all shit. I went the wrong way. I think now I'm going the right way. I mean, yeah, of course I'm a little pissed about the whole situation. Of course, it's a pretty big deterrent. I'm not in a good mood, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm calm. I'm fine. Of course, it's a little bit annoying, but I'll probably get used to it though. I hope so. I don't want to be pessimistic. I'm actually quite optimistic as person, but man, I don't feel like this gets resolved on Monday. I went the wrong way again, but now I'm going the right 100%. But yeah, I'm not exactly happy, as you can probably tell, but I'm fine. There's nothing I can do at the moment, so okay, I see it now. Let's see if there are any tickets. It's great, like I can do well, but then I make the most stupid mistakes known to mankind. I mean, how can I not check? How can I not check that the phone number is not fucking... that I have a correct phone number linked? I think Apple even warned me before I did the reset. But hey, are you sure are you sure you want to do this? That's my train. I've done the process before, like backing up my phone and then resetting it, and then backing it up again, recovering the data. But I did it with like iTunes, like using cords. I've never done it with iCloud before, and now I'm paying the price. Yeah, let's go. Hopefully this is the right train. No, it was the wrong one. They're rushing into there. The info table said that Braunschweig. But that train is going south. Good thing that I checked. Yeah, now that I check Google Maps, I need to find a train that goes to Leipzig, whatever the city is called, because that's going east. That's where I need to be going. So many Russian speakers here. I wonder if I should just ask, do you speak Russian instead of do you speak English? I still occasionally try to just write some random numbers and see if I can guess the verification code correctly. If you know, the odds are 1 in a million, since it's 6 digits. But it doesn't seem like there's any kind of cooldown to where you can't just guess endlessly, which is weird. Like, I feel like there should. It's such a Apple ID is such a serious thing, as you can probably tell. I mean, everything related to me was there. Now it's gone. Now it fucking sucks. So like, I've tried maybe 20-30 times already, and it still lets me try every single time. Oh, the train is already here. Let's go. It's gonna take just 30 minutes. The city's not far away. Let's see if it's gonna have a different vibe. Probably not. It's probably just a regular city. But I'm interested in everything. This is the station, Braunschweig. I actually bought wrong tickets. I bought intercity when I need to buy like a local train. I guess I just wasn't attentive enough when I was buying the tickets. But the ticket inspector, he seemed to understand that I'm a tourist. I'm doing this for the first time, so he gave me leeway. Yeah, I have to be more careful next time when I'm buying the tickets. Now I have to figure out how the buses work and which bus I have to take in the first place. As far as I remember, this station is not exactly in the center, it's a little off center. But yeah, right now I'm gonna figure out where I need to go. You know, I've always been a believer of everything happens for a reason, and in finding good in bad. Like, even now, I'm learning to be less dependent on my phone and on my data and apps and all that, you know. Now I basically only have internet. I mean, that's huge. Without internet, fuck, that would been game over, man, in this day and age. But yeah, right now I have enough. I have all I need. This shit has a transaction fee of €5, man. One thing you would expect Europe to be better at than USA is public toilets. But I think it's the opposite. In Europe, you have to pay quite commonly in order to use a public toilet. But for what I've heard on the internet, it's the case, especially in Germany. And so far, it has been the case. So at least here in Braunschweig, you can buy tickets in the tram. You can even pay using credit cards. And then it gives you a ticket that is valid for 90 minutes and is also valid for buses. So I got here on the same ticket. So I got here using the same ticket. But yeah, here we are. We have finally made it to Timmerlach, and there's the train line that we were on not too long ago. So I mean, just think about it. You saw how long it took me to generate the random coordinates, so that software that is apparently using true randomness really wanted me to come specifically here. Because I had close calls with Luxembourg, which is a shame. I would have loved to go to Luxembourg. And that would have been like kind of crazy considering how small it is. I also got a close call with some French and Italian cities. Oh yeah, I got Bayern as well. But the software knew there is something special about this little suburb that is completely separated from the rest of the city. Right now I'm gonna try to get some local beer because I haven't had any yet. If there's one thing Germans are supposed to be good at, it's beer, so we'll try something. Hopefully something that is like local that I can't just buy from my home. Anyway, so far my impressions of Germany, especially like German cities, is that they're very clean, very orderly. And architecture is also not too different from my own country. In a lot of ways, it feels kind of similar. People are also kind of similar compared to like other countries I've been to, that they just kind of mind their own business, but are friendly if you get to know them. Like, after I get me some beer, I'm gonna head towards the coordinates. I'm gonna check out the football pitch as well. Maybe there's a game going on right now, who knows. After that, it's time to search for an hotel soon, or any kind of accommodation. But fuck, it's taking me 2 days just to get to one coordinate. I kind of want to do another one. Let's see once we get there. Oh, this is the map of the place. There's just some kind of a library in here. That's kind of cool. I will translate this later, but I know Afrikaner refers to the white people of South Africa that speak Afrikaans language, which is like similar to Dutch. Okay, so this is the transport map of Braunschweig. I think that like the thick lines are trams, the thinner ones are buses, but you can see how vast it is. And I think this is like considered like a mid-sized town in Germany at most. When in my own country, this will be considered like one of the biggest ones. When I'm looking around it, all I'm thinking of is this just looks extremely fucking German. Beer was obviously good. Yeah, we're not far from our coordinates. Let's just keep going. I feel like this is such a good place to live because it's close to the city, but it's also completely surrounded by fields, so it's also very quiet. It feels like its own village, but it's not really a village, it's just kind of a suburb, I guess. I mean, I could live here when I'm like 50. I do enjoy urban life more, but I mean, I can't lie, this is nice too. Okay, I also saw a lot of these in Italy. Cigarette dispensers. There are also some in Spain, but not as much. Wait, what's that? Bro, are you fucking kidding me? What? Marinated meat, eggs, fucking BBQ sauce, vegetables, sausages. I find something normal, Coca-Cola. Damn! It's kind of weird that like a small suburb like this has its own football team with like players from all kinds of countries. When I tell people about what I do with my travels, they don't really understand what's the point of walking through regular streets like this one. I don't know, I just find enjoyment in it. I'm just like absorbing every little detail about everything, all the small things. I'm just taking it all in. I want to be familiar with fucking everything. When I'll be older, I fucking will. On God. Tough visa policy? I don't care. I will find a way to get in and explore. You are not going to stop me. Okay, maybe there are some exceptions, but just generally. Okay, there's the field. It sounds like there are some people in there. Google, you can message me about getting some of that street footage, you know what I'm saying? Very pretty. The coordinates will be somewhere down this road, but I translated this sign, and as far as I understood, this is like and this is not a public road, so I'll just stay here. Whenever I saw someone going in there. Yeah, I think this is the point now. At last we have made it. Let's take a look around. Very pretty, isn't it? Looks very German. Okay, let's do something short. These are my coordinates. It's 52. Only the 4 first digits are really needed here. 10, 4, 4, 7, 7. Let's just do like, I don't know, 176 meters. Is it gonna show me? Okay, let's see. It's like further down that field. I mean, it seems like it's farmland. I don't think I should go there. Okay, I moved down the road a little bit. Let's do something bigger, like 200 kilometers. But like, I don't have to get there today. I can just get there tomorrow. I've done that many times, actually, especially in Korea. Okay, let's see. The website also shows the distance initially, but I'm intentionally not looking there. I just want to see it from here. Let's see. Let me take out my sunglasses. Where is this? We're like going towards Netherlands, right? Yeah, sort of. Okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, now I just have to find a place to sleep somewhere in between. Probably just Braunschweig. Okay, so this is sort of what the route is going to look like. So first I'm gonna take the bus back to Braunschweig, where I will also try to find myself a place to sleep. And then we're gonna take like a train all the way to Göttingen. And then another bus. We'll see how it goes. As far as language, my experience so far has been that a third of the people cannot speak English at all, regardless of the age group. Another third speaks a little bit, and the remaining third speaks it well. So yeah, let's see if I can, now that I have downloaded some German learning material, let's see if I can pick up some words and shit. According to Google Maps, I have to walk pretty much out of this entire Timmerlach until I arrive back into the outskirts of Braunschweig. I mean, technically this is an outskirt, but it's separated by fields, so it feels like its own separate thing, even though it's part of the Braunschweig city. Man, it feels good. I may have been hit with some crazy curveballs, but here I am, going to my court, exploring new places. I've been waiting for this for months, and I'm finally here. I'm feeling good. Look at all those wind turbines. You would really think that Germany will be smart about their energy policy, but it really is not the case. Alright, that should be our tram stop. Going that way. I'm currently searching for accommodation. Let's see how good shit is. That's my room. This place is too good shit, man. I'm not used to this kind of stuff. Like, legit, there just didn't seem to be like any hostels. There was one, but it was in a bad location. It wasn't even like that much cheaper from like what I saw. Let's look at the view. And yeah, train station is like right here. So location's good.